Okay, this topic is one that I found lots of kids have questions on. So I kind of wanted to go over it to see if I couldn't help out a little bit. When they give you like an expression on the left side, you're supposed to find one on the right that is equal to what is typed over here on the left. So I know that all of these x's are like terms. So if I have one and I add another one and I add another one, another one, another one, I'm going to have 5 of those. So this would then be the correct answer. It's 5 plus x. Sorry, 5x. We're not adding 5 to x. We're adding 5x's together, which give us 5x. So the first one would not be correct. If I do 3x minus 2x, that means I have 3 of them. I'm going to take 2 of them away, and that will just leave me with 1. So this equals x, and that's not the same thing. And then x plus 5, again, we're not adding 5 to x. So this is the only one that's correct. On this one, 56y minus 6, some of these we're going to have, 16, we're going to have to kind of simplify to see if it means the same thing. 8 times 7 is 56, so that's 56y minus 8 times 2 is 16. So yeah, this one works. 28y minus 8 doesn't work because that's not the same thing as 56y minus 16. It's basically half of that, so it's not correct. 40y, so I think what they did was take 56 minus 16 to get 40, but we cannot do that because 56 has a y and 16 doesn't. So this is not going to be correct. When I have something distributed, I'm going to have to do 8 times 7, which is 56 times y. Well, I guess it's 8 times 7y. And then you have to do 8 times 2, so you have minus 16, which is the same thing that is written over here on the right. So that one is correct. So we're going to have just these two, and then we're going to have this 5x here for that one. So let me erase all these so it's going to make more sense when we go down to the bottom. So yeah, so it's this 5x and then the 2 on the ends here. Okay, let me do some examples to show you what we've got here. So I'm going to need to do 4 times 8x minus 4 times 3. So let's just write that down here for you. So we're going to have to do 4 times 8x minus 4 times 3. And already I can see one of these is just like that. It's right here. You see that? So I'm going to click on that. If I do 4 times 8x, I get 32x. No, yeah, 32x minus 12, and I see that here. The other two don't even look like that at all. 32x minus 3 is not correct because they did not times the 3 by 4. And then 12x minus 3 is not correct. I don't even know how they get 12x minus 3. So, oh, I know. I think they added 4 and 8. Okay, that's not going to work. On this one here, we're going to take 8 plus 3 plus 2, which is 13y. So I'm going to find anything that equals 13y. So if I do 8y plus 5y, that gives me 13y. 13 plus y, no. And here's 13y. 8y minus 5y is going to be 3y. So those aren't going to work either. So no, no. And that's the end of that answer. Okay, let's do one more. We have, okay. So here's that 5x plus 10. So this one is already distributed. So we need to just look this first one here. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 2 is 10. So do you see how this would be 5x plus 10? This is the same. So we're going to want to check that one. And then here when we distribute, we get 5 times x is 5x plus 5 times 2, which is 10. So yeah, this one's going to be the same. It cannot be 15x because we cannot add those together because this one doesn't have an x. You got to remember that. Here, if we distribute this 5, let's just check this out. 5 times 2 is 10x. Already I know that's not correct because we only want 5x, so we're not going to mark that. Okay, okay, this one's a little bit trickier because let me just draw my lines here. So we have 12y minus y is 11y. And then we're going to do 16 minus 2 is a positive 14. So I need to find one that says 11y plus 14. So that doesn't have a y. That 14 has a y, but this one doesn't. That's not correct. It's this one. So there's really only one answer for the second one, and it's 11y plus 14. So you might have to kind of practice distributive property and just finding ones that mean the same thing. What's on the right, no, on the left has to match what you pick on the right. So that's the end of the lesson, and I hope that helps a little bit. You can message me if you get problems that you think are a little bit harder and you want my help on them. I don't mind at all, so just let me know what you need. Thank you.